But we are livid. I mean, live.
Oh, I'm livid.
Live.
We're livid. We're
I'm
livid today. Okay.
I'm unlivid.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening.
I think you two got that switched, don't you? Are you back in Chicago or did you go back down to
I'm supposed to
Brazil?
be good afternoon.
We don't know where we're at. We really don't.
I'm supposed to be good afternoon.
I guess it's just habit.
I'm back in the middle between you guys. I'm sandwiched.
And I'm a starring.
You're a
You're
starring.
Starring.
Well, while you're a starring, Jen, do you have anything to say? And I did like your articles today. It was nice.
Articles.
Yeah, changed it up a little bit with the question instead of figuring out where we're at, because I think we pretty much figured that one out. Exactly what do we need to focus on? It really didn't change the message. So
I know. They're like, hello.
it's the same thing. You guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing, so you're fine.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to share what I did on Monday, if it's okay. Yeah. So Monday was the full moon. Thank you, guys. I love that you're at attention. This is amazing. This is something that has never happened before. Okay. Well, let's say, I don't know if I can say never, but it's an amazing thing. So what had happened was every year in May, so in the Aries full moon, it's purification. That's why people do spring cleaning. That's why people try to start in something new. It's a purification for the full moon in Taurus. And what the full moon in Taurus does is there's a Wesak Valley. Forgot the name of the mountain. I don't remember the name of the mountain, but okay, there's a Wesak Valley. I see the mountain. I am the mountain. That's why I'm glowing there, King of Wands.
You got a man.
You got to do it right. It's a man.
A man.
Yeah.
It's a tall mountain. That's all we know. It's a tall mountain.
It's a tall mountain with a snow cap on it. And at the Wesak full moon, there's an 8-minute window when pure divine energy opens up. All the ascended masters and teachers come down that are assigned to our schools teaching. When I say school, pranic healing is one, Reiki healing is one, education, finance. Every school that is controlled by a divine energy comes down and pours its knowledge into this valley. Then each one, like say Babaji, Yeshua, Buddha, and Kuan Yin all come in and give the downpour of your gifts, more information, more knowledge. And during my meditation, before my meditation, I got a little glimpse, and so did Cheryl, what's her name? Lori Ladd, had that God was coming down. During this Wesak festival, he did come down. Now, how did I know? First of all, when I was doing my meditation, I did feel Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin was near me. And she is the goddess of love, compassion, and mercy, the teacher of love, compassion, and mercy. Then I saw this. It's hard to describe what kind of purple it was. It was such a radiant, electrifying, dark light purple that was going like this in waves.
It's pulsing.
Pulsing. And I felt the energy. When I asked Tyler, he had the waves, Jen. Those were the waves that he was seeing.
Okay.
The waves of our Divine Father coming down and giving us energy. Why was it so powerful and the energy was so fine and smooth, peaceful? Because as they are doing that in the Wesak Valley, Sedona, Saint Germain and Archangel Michael was opening up their teachings from Sedona. And as that happened, you know how we always say we're stuck in our own space, we cannot leave yet because we're light workers? They all connected around the entire world. So people who were actually meditating saw ley lines going to big cities, big cities, big cities, big cities. We did what we were supposed to do. We connected it.
Good.
And so as that happened, guys, when you're in that state of a meditation, you can ask for blessings. And I put blessings for all of you guys in healing and financial prosperity, abundance. So all of you guys who are in my meditation during the time of the show. Don't you guys feel so special? I said, please, God, help them. Help those poor little, bless your heart, children.
Exactly. Help these heathens.
Hit in the back of the head. Another thing is, maybe I will do this on Friday if it's okay, is everything that we were learning as our deep dives came all to that point. We talked about ley lines. We talked about energetic fields. We talked about spirituality. We also talked about the eightfold path. And all of that had to be going through your purification in order for the energy not to get stuck in you. Because some people who didn't do purification feels this heavy energy of, I don't know if I'm upset. I don't know if I'm angry. I don't know if I'm sensitive to energy. So the eightfold path is what we have to work on for the next full moon, which is dispersion of all that energy that you accumulated while you were meditating. So that's all. I'm going to leave it at that, but blessings to y'all.
Well, almost 7 minutes in, I had to pause questions already.
Oh, my goodness.
Only because I know how slow you all go.
I got to finish saying hi to people now. Okay, go ahead, guys. Next. Top that.
Do you have any coffees, Jen?
I do.
Very well. You may proceed.
Oh, thank you, darling. Okay.
And I have a couple. All right.
Okay. All right. This is someone.
Oh, okay. Someone. That could be a number of people, but okay.
Wings just told me who it was, but okay.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't me?
It is Elizabeth.
No. Starts with a C. Let me say that. Is my sensitivity to barometric pressure changes and chronic sinus issues part of ascension symptoms? Well, mine are partly. Let's see what yours are.
Yeah, I'm getting the same. It's partly, and she's got allergies too to combine with it.
Yeah, it's partly it. Well, if this person with the barometric pressure has the symptoms, don't go fishing. Fish don't like to come out to eat when the barometric pressure is up.
My body's a barometer, so I know.
So are my knees.
So is my head. No, I'm kidding. That was actually a Gary Larson, a Far Side comic.
Okay, so some is just sickness and seasonal stuff that we all deal with, and then others that is the ascension. So you're upgrading.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of both.
We are all upgrading right now. It's so
They're
cool.
upgrading your allergies. All right.
Yeah. Well, then Wyletta needs to upgrade the Benadryl dosage. I'm just saying.
As long as they upgrade that tater salad too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You ready for more?
Yep.
All right. Miss Louise. Hi, Jen. Question. Had a vivid dream about the new Pope. He was walking towards me at a construction site aggressively.
Cat call.
Woohoo! A familiar, friendly face suddenly arrived, dressed in long white robe and orange.
Yep.
Same color as the Vatican smoke, confronted the Pope and threw him into the pit construction site. Has this happened yet? Any information I need to know? Was praying for ease and graceful reveal to the world and the world church. Okay.
So when they push that Pope into that hole, is that what the marking of the Jubilee?
Well, you have to
I am
understand.
getting throwing him out, not in the pit, but throwing him out to expose
No,
the
exposure.
darkness within.
Yeah, it's the exposure.
Yeah. They have met, the White Hats have met long before this was predetermined. There was no conclave. This has been etched in stone. You're going to choose an American, hence the Trump picture as the Pope. Who do you think's pulling the strings there? Okay.
Sure, 100%.
All right. Let's see about this dream.
Holy Baba.
Was it a dream? Was it a dream?
Wow.
Was it a dream?
That's futuristic. It's more of a premonition as metaphorically, okay? Because this is happening in the future. Now, this is things for the world to see. This is a global thing. It's going to break a lot of hearts and disappoint a lot of people. They're going to lose confidence in the church and good in that sense. The man-made religion, I mean, not faith. Overall, with this Pope, this is exposure. We're all going to be happy and celebrating. This is about a whole new world and exposing the garbage. So your dream is metaphoric, but will be happening in the future. So anything that comes out of the Vatican, I guarantee you, is scripted.
Yeah. So would you say that maybe it happened already in a multiverse part of the earth, of another Earth?
It's wrapped up in a different density. Okay, it's now coming to fruition. We're now seeing the agreement being made here. Okay. Miss Marcy, I've been working on something to heal. For a week, I've been feeling a lot better and getting more energy. Is it because of what I'm doing or the energies of Gaia? Could be a combination of both.
Yeah, I'm getting both. Well grounded.
It's just like when the Oracle said some people might need to upgrade or change their meditation and prayer routines because you've gotten stagnant. They need to be stronger, longer, shorter, whatever that means to you. It can accelerate.
They've suddenly started making me go to sleep. I don't know why.
What? You took a Benadryl?
No Benadryl.
So, Marcy, it looks like you got upgraded. So that's the pain that you had is, it look to me, what I'm feeling is, yeah, Mama Gaia, her frequency helped you upgrade out of that pain of ascension.
Yeah, you're being called to do this. This is all the new stuff that you're doing with those pages. Mama Gaia is absorbing this energy and she gives back what she's given. Okay, so it is a combination of both. So keep doing what you're doing. Now, if you get stagnant, you may have to change it up again. It's like a diet.
Yeah. From what I felt from Monday to Tuesday, it's almost like when you go up another level, like you've completed the test. You remember how we said like last week, you guys are going to be tested. There's going to be tests coming. I think when you complete that test, you go up to a next level. And now you're at the bottom of that next level. So now you'll have more challenges or more retests to go through.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, hippie. Yeah, so that pain is gone. Now you're going to find something else.
Yeah. Are you ready for the next one, King, or are you getting an answer for something?
Yeah, well, I was wondering why I was falling asleep for
Because
the
you watched the
last 2
pendulum.
weeks when I was doing the meditations, and I found out they've been taking me up
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
9
Yeah.
times in the last 2 weeks. That's why.
I thought
So,
because
Yeah.
you were watching the pendulum and you would just sleep.
just
You hypnotized yourself.
No, I do that.
Yes, I'm ready.
We go to the group meditation, and he's like, "Okay, close your eyes, do the breathing," and I'm like, "Okay, soul's out." You've done that, Jen.
Oh, yes.
And then they say, like, okay, now let's bring the energy, and I'm going, what? Where are we now? Because
Yeah.
that's when my soul comes back down.
And yeah, I don't want to come back. So they normally don't do it during a meditation. I can get a lot accomplished during meditation. They wait till I have a brief sleep period and then do it because I don't have any other choice. So
That's the only time she doesn't have control. And they're like, okay, now we can pull her out.
they figured it out. Yep. Like, well, we only got this window to this window. She'll be asleep. So there you go.
And they came together and they all said, what does I don't want to mean?
Not want to. Okay.
All right, let's
Go
go.
for it.
Chris has got the next one. Thank you guys for the coffees. Thank you to the three of you. Coffee cheers. May I please ask a question? Well, that's what the coffee page is for. Check in when the house in Manila will sell. Okay.
Oh, Chris. Okay.
Also, I got assigned 2 accounts at work that I am not happy about, hoping it is very short term. Will it end in June? Okay. Well, let's check on this house.
What's the question on the house?
She wants to know if it's going to sell soon.
Oh, okay.
I have to stay neutral on this.
I get soft yes.
Mhm.
Probably not when you want it to, just a little bit later, maybe a week or 2 later.
Patience. She got patience.
It's either Elizabeth or it's
Patience, temperance.
There you
Be
go.
patient.
There you have it. There you have it.
Sorry, Chris.
In limbo.
Yeah.
People are seeking out information about the house.
Yeah.
They all wait on something. I don't know what it is.
It's a tower moment for them. It's something they don't want. It's not a good investment for them. Others are really interested. Yes. So this is the future. This is going to be a slow process. So I don't get soon. It says be patient.
Yeah, I was getting after the redemption. It may happen.
Offers will be coming in though, because you do have the Page of Pentacles. So offers may come in. You use your discernment of what's acceptable to you and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And the second part, these 2 new accounts at work, she's not happy about it, hoping it's short term. Will it end in June? Okay.
Well, her two
The new accounts that she picked up, she's hoping they're just brief.
I can answer that because that's not the same thing as last night. Okay. Well, her 2 cases.
Yeah, I get a strong yes to being brief.
Yeah, I get a yes. 2 throat and gut.
Yeah, this is exhausting for you, but the quicker it's going to go very, very fast. The King of Wands is fast acting.
Let him know.
It's giving you more advice than it is. It will settle itself, both of them. You have victory here, but to avoid that energy draining out of you over this, you have to set boundaries and guard yourself. Don't accept drama and try not. It's like an attachment. Don't get attached to these cases, whatever they are. Two of Wands is all about some tough decisions. But yeah, it'll end. You'll be celebrating. This is 3 weeks. And well, that would put you into June. So, okay. All right. King of Wands. Yes, you're fast acting. Uh-huh.
To the corner.
He's a player.
He's a player.
He's a player. What is it, King?
No, it's just me.
Oh, he's
New implants.
I think it was.
You got anything from Renee?
She's in here.
And I have one. Miss Bonita, coffee question. General reading.
Okay.
General reading for the rest of May, please and thank you.
Certainly.
Okay.
You may.
King, you have one more from actually Renee at the bottom, and you're at 20. What do you think? 2021?
Oh, it depends on how you all are. Because I can go through 2021 with no problem, but you two.
Okay.
No pressure.
Well, I can go.
Somebody likes to reminisce about the beaches in Brazil, but I don't know.
You want to know more?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Well, actually, we got more than that.
You said the beaches in Brazil, and my hair automatically wants to fall down. What the heck is that all about?
Which one was the last one that you said?
There's a Renee at the bottom.
Renee.
With my house. That one.
Yeah.
Match. Hurry up. Oh, he just paused it. Too late. Now you could try it.
All right. Bonita, this is a lot of strategic watch your words. This is arguing and fighting over with a narcissist. This is a strong male figure, somebody that's very overbearing. Are you arguing with someone? It's somebody in your family and they need a lot of work. But I also get that don't surrender to this person. Could be over money because you got pentacles in here. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Just watch what you say. 2 of Pentacles. Give this time. The rest of the month, there's going to be some arguments over money. So watch your words. Don't poke the bear. Sometimes it's just better to roll your eyes. Well, Nadia can't, but roll your eyes and go bless your heart and walk away because it's just not worth the time and energy to deal with somebody. So if somebody keeps poking the bear, just, okay, bless your heart and walk away.
I don't know who would poke the bear. Anyway.
Let me see if I can. Let me see. Can I roll my eyes? Let's see.
Did
Did it work? Did I do it?
Sort of, kind of. Okay.
I try.
Okay, that's it for coffees.
Okay, that's it for your coffees.
Yep.
Then we'll have a whole string of Roman questions here after my coffees.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Marcy, thank you for the coffee. If we are calling all our fractals back to ourselves, why did one of mine leave?
Or in my case, reject some of them.
One of yours left.
I got enough personalities. You can just wait your turn. Usually and generally when they come back, they have another mission. So whether they take on a role as a higher self position for you, so they're not attached, they can give a different perspective for advice, or there's still a density that fractal needs that fractal. It just depends on where they're needed. Okay.
I wonder if it went to your higher self. It's like, nope, I'm going to the Higher one.
And some of the fractals, when they're done, they're done. They're like, see ya, I'm out. They're not going to come to you. They'll go straight and they act as a higher self.
Mhm.
All right. And Bonita, what does my mom want me to know? Please and thank you. Clean your room.
Always wear clean underwear.
Make sure you have a set inside the glove box, just in case.
Make sure you have a quarter, just in case you need to make a phone call.
Good luck with that.
I noticed Julesie's in here. Jules, aren't you supposed to leave town today? Or did you convince Rich to stay home?
No, he went. She stayed.
Oh.
There you go.
But I'll keep an eye on the RV.
Oh, that's sweet. Mom's very, very emotionally happy and pleased with you. This is the full card, and it represents keep going on your path. This is one of those encouraging, make all your moves based on faith, not worry, anxiety, and analyzing everything. Just keep moving forward. Your star. This is also a sign. This is hope and optimism for the future, but she's kind of letting me know, pay attention to the stars. A lot of past loved ones right now are sending messages in the sky because they're hanging out with star families and they have the ability to send messages.
I have seen a lot more twinkling, turning red, blinking red or blue, or it's pretty awesome.
There's a lot of those. This is just very encouraging. You're doing everything. Make sure that the Ace of Cups is all about make sure that that's full emotional control, happiness. Focus on that, what makes you happy. She's very happy with you. She just wants you to keep moving forward. You're doing great. She's just being a cheerleader right now.
Nice. Jules, I thought you said you had to get bailed, and he went. Bail money.
Jules is like, you can go if you want to. I'm staying here to get peanut butter. Okay. I'm just saying.
Oh, can I, you know what? Can I have a Vippy? Can I oh my God.
There's the first one.
And yeah, she's back from Brazil.
Vippy number one. All right. Yesterday they showed there was a that I always want to say Bonaducci, but it's not Bonaducci. Who is it?
Bongino.
Gino. I wish Bonaducci was. It's so easy.
Jovi?
Bongino.
There you go, Bon Jovi. We'll take Bon Jovi.
Okay, Bongino sent a post out of when Trump was taken off on his plane.
Mm-hmm.
It was 50-second. It was a cue drop, they said.
Mm-hmm.
However, they played the Navy off to war song.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been saying watch the waters.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a calm? He left the state. He left the United States. Now it started. It's a go.
Pay attention that a lot of the things that we were told to understand it, that he would have to leave the nation, be out of the country when all of this kicked off, and that it would be under military occupation. Hint, hint. So,
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if the cards confirm that.
Yeah, Mark Z mentioned something about that today too.
Yeah.
I was just surprised that it was a Navy song.
Well, because the Navy is, it's actually the Marines. That's the men's
Which is
department
part
of
of
the
the
Navy.
Navy, yeah.
It's the men's department. So,
Excuse me?
yes.
I'm trying to find the white flag.
Hold on. Let me see if I can mute you.
Hold on. I'm neutral.
There you go.
That was funny.
Okay. The Marine Corps is known as the guardians of the United States. They're the protectors, and so they're the ones heading up this whole thing. I mean, they're all branches are involved, but they're the ones that have this job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's definitely a calm. There's a lot more to it that's being held secret. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on with this trip right now. And I caught that yesterday. There's
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot. There even some of the moments that we have seen Trump on screen, that's not Trump.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of moving parts here. Why do you think you're seeing all the F-16s and all these fighter jets? They're deliberately putting them out there. They're comms. So yeah, there's a whole lot more to it. And wow, the Knight of Cups, which is a military. Yeah, the military right now is in control. And
Well, if it's cups, it must be Navy then.
it's a water sign, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
that's
interjecting. No worries.
yeah. Well, the Marines are great because the Marines do all elements. That's what makes them so great. So
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute now.
I'm so fun. I'm neutral. Swiss.
So the Hermit comes in, and this is divine counsel. So there's a whole lot more to this than we realize. This is part of God's plan. So
Oh, it's amazing.
This newly discovered toy I got now. Yeah, cool.
okay. All right.
Cool. Thank you, Jojo, for the coffee. I think that's it for the coffees. Let's refresh. Yep. Moving into the starred.
I got another coffee question.
Oh, okay. Get the coffee.
All right.
I got the cream.
All right. Purple Soul. Hi, Jen. Have I had any fractals come in recently or ever? I don't feel any different. Well, sometimes they're not very noticeable. They usually happen if you go through some major life changes. Those roller coaster moments is usually when they're coming in. Like,
Yeah.
don't bring your crap in here because I don't need it. But
I
yeah,
get a fairly strong yes to that. Yes, they have.
we all have. If we've survived to make it to this timeline,
Mhm.
oh yeah. Especially with all these other density planets being destroyed or wrapping up their business, those fractals are coming in.
Yeah, and also sometimes
So are the
things come up to the
implants.
surface. Sometimes things come up to the surface that you thought it was over, buried with. No, that fractal brought it back in.
Yeah. And there's some densities where you don't exist on that planet, so that's okay. I'm still trying to figure out where they're at. Okay. You've had 6 of them return to you, and you have 10 more to go.
10 more. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
We need a bigger house.
But just think about huge life-changing events that happen, or something's out of whack, doesn't seem normal to you. Maybe a lot of our personality changes if we snap and stuff. That's usually not our personality. I have 149 and still counting. So you just have to pay attention to fluctuations and emotions. And if you do something out of character, it's usually part of your fractals. So, we have a new one from King, obviously, who's a hypnotist. So
Leon is my own meditation. He goes, when I snap my fingers, I will wake up, and then he's still in.
yeah.
You can't snap your own fingers, Gig.
All righty. For the long string of questions from Roman.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Roll up the sleeves.
It's the Roman.
The data from Voyager probe is kept hush. What was the truth, and who was the being they saw or they say reflected back in the image? Was it Creator?
I hope it was Jesus saying, "Stop it." That's what we all need.
I have
Stay
no
in your own lane.
this, but I'm going to write, was that the image of the Creator? That's what I'm going to ask.
Okay.
It better be a picture of themselves because God is in each and every one of us.
Wings does not want this deck. Okay.
Not the Creator.
Was it the Creator, the image that they saw?
I get Yeshua.
Same difference
Yeah, well, yeah,
in my eyes.
in your eyes.
Is it Yeshua?
But you would know because you've been there 3 times already.
This is
But
true.
But he keeps spitting you back out. I don't know why.
Is it Shiva?
Because I'm a reject.
It's
All
like,
right.
go home.
No,
Go
no.
home. You don't
Talk
belong
about
here.
that.
Go home.
We're going to talk about that on Friday. Do not say reject.
It's Yeshua.
There.
That's Yeshua. Wow. This is between densities from a different world. Okay.
All right.
I
You got to
didn't know.
find them first.
This is from a world where Yeshua was already doing his 1,000-year reign. Where he's sitting pretty and he's ruling the roost. So, wow.
So, did that Voyager probe leave our firmament?
Well, yeah, because now they have portals and wormholes and stargates and everything else, so they don't have to worry about the firmament. This is about high-tech physics and string theory, if you want to get into it.
Okay.
But yeah,
And Uncle Harry says if you're counting, that's Nippy number 2.
Thank you, Uncle Harry. Elizabeth, I need you.
she's just holding her purse in the chair going, okay. She reminds me of Sophia from the Golden Girls.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
they'll
nice.
get
Energy. Yes.
All right. In 2018, Trump proved at request on the boards, live on TV, he was Q+. And now I'm 2025. He just used the tippy top phrase again.
Yeah.
What was he saying / alluding to in the present with it?
Okay. So understanding comms, if you go back to the Q deltas, there's a term that Anons asked for. If you could just let us know that you're aware of our situation and you hear us bitching and complaining or cheering, please use this term. Choose a term. Q chose the term tippy top. So when we are getting frustrated and about out of patience, and we're like, do you not understand? We need the peanut butter. We need peace. We need this and this and this. Do you hear us? So he'll find very special moments to insert the words tippy top. And he used it on Monday, I believe.
Yep.
When he was getting ready to leave for Saudi Arabia. And the Anons just went, okay. So now we know he knows we're frustrated and we need this. And so he's just letting us know that he hears us and he's on top of it.
All right. Question number 3. JFK Jr. tweets and truths speak of immediate. If it's truly him, are we days away from what his cryptic message means? Is he saying it's go time?
Can you read that as Barbara Walters?
No, I don't know how she sounds anymore.
JFK Jr. tweets and toots the toot. That's a real nice way of wording it.
Tweets and twoots.
Hey, Jen, you got to put your hands like this and like hold on to the thing. It's really fun. There you go.
It's too bad I can't move that up. No,
It would cover you. Okay, Trees.
that I wouldn't mind.
If it is truly him, are we?
Strong, yes. They have accused that they're getting ready to do it. That the timing has to be perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm
I'm giving
asking.
a very strong yes to by this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Well, it would be the 17th, which is the letter Q. Okay.
Well,
so
there you have it.
Ooh, interesting.
and that's the Arab Summit. So
And that's the That's the Trump card.
This is Trump. When he left, that's go time. Finances.
Crazy.
Keep an eye on your emails. Let's see. Roman number, what is that, 4?
Who's counting?
Was it indeed the being we know as Father, Mother, Source who said, "Let us make man in our image"? And if so, to whom were they speaking it to? If not, who said it? Could be man was already created?
I'm going to do this a couple different ways. I'll give you the first one.
Oh, okay. There is so many different versions coming through my head right now. It's like there was not only one type of man. Oh, motherfucker. You know what? We always say the third. So let's make man an Who's he talking to? Speaking to.
That's a very interesting question.
Depends on what timeline you're in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Depends on what timeline you're in. But this is the Trinity, and that's Yeshua.
That's what I've always thought.
Yep.
Because wasn't there an Egyptian goddess who also decided to make herself fertile to create the human? That was another version of it.
Well, they're saying that one could have come from Isis or Shiva. There's different versions, but the one that's coming through energetically now in this timeline reverts back to the Garden of Eden and the story that we all know.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 5. How did they get Voyager out of the firmament? Is she as far as they say?
I think I answered that on a Vippy, wasn't it?
Yeah. So this is they're going to pretend that they were able to leave the Van Allen belt, which you can't do. You can't leave the firmament. But if they choose to use and go not lower orbit, but go out of the orbit, they would have to use stargates. So that's totally possible because that just creates a wormhole that goes to a different density. They all have codes and go to different places. All they got to do is punch it in and they can get there.
Well, maybe they don't punch it in. Maybe they just kind of wave it.
No, it's actually an old rotary phone. So if they mess it up, they got to start all over again.
All over. Well, you can hit 0 and ask them to punch it in for you.
Call the operator, please.
Yes. Did you just mute me?
King has developed. He's found his new toy, and
Okay, I call that mutiny.
We're not on the bounty, okay? Brandon, what does Spirit want me to know this week? Any future predictions I need to be prepared for?
I love the beach.
We know you do.
That's a beautiful picture.
Yeah, better stock up if you haven't stocked up yet. Canned goods are good for a while.
How about Divine Creator wants you to celebrate?
Celebrate good times. It's
Divine
coming.
Creator says celebrate generational wealth.
Are you okay, baby boy?
I do not believe this is a great advice for just about everybody. Page of Swords, any information coming out, because this can be media sources from the deep state, it's all smoke and mirrors. So it's normal advice. Turn it off. Don't believe any of the crap you're hearing because they put a fence on everything.
Bless you.
Wings wants the base card, and that's the Empress. This is abundance, but it's also a good reminder to ground yourself in Gaia. Stay grounded. Don't let your head go to the clouds. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, he muted himself. That was a good thing. He mutinied himself.
Yeah, sneeze only comes, or it never comes in just one time,
Oh, no, like 400, especially when it's
Exactly right. It's
See,
like you have wild hair up your nose or something.
see, you're abundant.
Yeah, and sneezes. I did that the other day, and Lee actually came in the room, and he goes, "Are you okay?" And I went, and he goes, "Okay, spirit." So
I'm allergic to man today. Roman, who would have known?
Really?
What will trigger the Q drop about military being the only way? It's the last post from Dan Scavino.
Yeah. Is it Scavino? Scavino.
Yep.
And Scavino, he goes
Like the right hand man of
he goes with Trump everywhere.
Yeah. So was he was the one that released that the plane and the
It's to my understanding, Roman, that what triggers it is the EBS because the military will be in control and they will let you know that they are in control. That it is coming from the Department of Defense. And now this is for the US. All other countries will have an EAS, EBS, whatever you want to call it, but it will be their military leadership, however it does. It will be in their language and they will understand what's going on because this is a global event and it has to roll out appropriately.
So it's not in waves. It's all going to happen at one time.
It should be happening at one time. The only thing that we know that's in waves are possible blackouts, and these are the trouble cities where they think people will lose their marbles. Like in the U.S., it will be blue cities.
I think it's all of U.S.
Well, all cities are blue, I think. Normally, unless you're in an abnormal state.
Abnormal. Anyway, was this a trial run in, or was it a dark hat run in Australia when they put everybody under an EBS system? They were all under lockdown. Was that they always said Australia was a testing ground for the rest of the world.
Yeah, it was a test, is what I'm getting. It was a setup to see how it would work.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I thought I put myself in doing that.
Wow. 2 aces, very strategically done.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think they know that they might be they're going to have a little bit of a challenge. Depends on, this is why the messaging is so important with an EBS, because nobody's going to buy any more BS about lockdowns and wearing masks and staying in your home and thinking there's some pandemic. They're not going to fall for it. They're just going to say, screw you, and they're going to do what they want. So they have to be very strategic with their wording and timing.
All right. I don't know who this person is, but
I was going to say I didn't put anything in there.
It's the Roman show.
Well, finally, Roman,
Dan Scavino last post about military being the only way. What will trigger it? So we all know. Another cryptic post. LOL.
Isn't that what was the other question?
We just did it. It's the
basically what we just did.
I'm so glad Roman added a question.
I know.
I thought he was going to be left out today.
I'm sure there's going to be more as I go down. Victorious Moon. Was Jay Crockett put in office via Act Blue as AOC and other squad members?
Jasmine, not Davy.
Very strong yes to Jasmine being selected,
Not Davy.
not elected.
Daughter
Yes.
of David? Davy?
No, not nowhere near.
She put in office. She put in office.
She was, there's a lot of secrets behind this, but she was
Oh.
selected. All right. Okay.
I have a strong suspicion most of Democrats are selected, and some Republicans too.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
from my state,
Go for it, King.
they're all career.
Yep. Go for it.
Yep.
Before we do Jules's, Wings wants me to go further with this Crockett crap lady.
Okay, Wings.
While you're pulling, I'll sing Davy.
You know, the only problem with this is I don't have a mute button for Wings.
Oh, wait.
I do, but I don't use it very often. With this crock of crap lady, the military's already taken her out. Who you're seeing is an actor. This is a transition period.
That's
I
a lot.
wonder if all of the women of the
Wad.
apocalypse have been taken out and replaced.
Apocalypse.
Okay. All right, we got it.
All right, Jules, what message does Spirit have for her? Stay home, be patient, he'll return.
Put your feet on the couch, get some bonbons,
Jules.
And take the bonbons out of the freezer.
If we peanut butter while he's gone, you take it all, get all the
there
trust.
You go, and then
Get
you're
all in trust.
Jules, make sure you have some Benadryl so the kids have some before you
make sure you have tater salad too.
She got her bag of chips. Go for it. Oh, by the way, guys, I manifested yesterday. I opened up my popcorn, so the show is almost done.
We sick of popcorn.
I know. That's why I opened it up. I was done.
And to Deb, I got your message, but I'm curious as to know why I need V.
The dynamic dual Cinnabon and cinnamon spice.
Jules, your gift is coming. You will be independent and wealthy. Beware of the actions that you take, that you don't make massive mistakes. Okay. Cause you to lose it all.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So documentation, contracts, anything in writing is very, very important. There's your ace. Okay. Because if you don't, you will be left out in the cold.
Oopsie daisy. So don't take the RV and skip home.
He'll find you. It's
just an appointment anyway. It's just an appointment. She won't collect it yet.
Deb, does Spirit have a message for me today?
Okay.
Using Jules's cards.
I said, you can use Jules' decks for Deb. I'm like,
how about me, Wings? Can I use? You're like, no. Give her.
No.
Why do you have one with psychological problems deck?
No, you do have.
He says that's all yours.
No, there's a deck over here that he likes to use because he's, to quote Wings, you get the one with the special man in it.
Oh, no. Oh my God, it's like I get the firefighters calendar, huh?
It's actually this deck that he uses for you.
Oh,
and you get all 13 months instead of 12.
Because it's considered a romantic deck.
Keep on dreaming, Wings.
I don't know. Spirits can dream.
That's in their waking.
Deb, this is about making agreements, contracts, legal. This is with a man. You'll be very
Man.
with a man. You'll be
Oh,
very
man.
happy with. Okay, I get it. And for your kids, for the future. Yeah, this is generational wealth. You guys are all getting the same reading today. They're letting you know, be prepared.
It's go time.
This is the RV.
So I'm going to ask for a 50 on me and see if there's money or a man on mine.
I understand. Wings is explaining the concern because the high priestess comes in here really attached to this king of swords. Now, this is why. This is a concern. You have to make sure that your king of swords can keep his mouth shut and keep these things secret. Or is Jack the type that's going to go out and like megaphone it to the world?
Go out to Home Depot and see if they have extra duty duct tape for your hubby, Jack.
Yeah. Now, as far as the NDAs, if there are any, it's just for Zim, the humanitarian projects, and then the rates, like what rate you got for your exchange. You can't. Other than that, you can talk and discuss things. You just can't tell them how much you exchanged for. So
I'll help Deb. Jack, you don't remember.
Yes. Let's all start hypnotizing Jack.
Okay,
Spirit, that's just a little bit of a warning, Deb, that make sure it doesn't get slipped. Okay.
Just for fun, let me see my man card. Is it going to have money or is it going to have man? I think I'm going to have to sing "It's Raining Men," hallelujah, at my next karaoke.
You have a card in here that he absolutely attaches to you every time, besides the lover card.
Is it the one that's walking on a beach somewhere?
No.
Karaokeing, maybe in a Brazilian
No fun.
cafe?
No
That's
fun
the
at
other
all.
deck, Wangsy. So the Tarot of Dreams deck is the one where the couple is behind the sheer curtain in bed. That's your jazz card.
Oh my goodness.
So anytime that we're looking for Nadia's man, watch it be at the bottom of the deck.
Oh my God. He's even asking her to pull it. Oh, that's so funny. You're hilarious, Wings. Thank you.
There it is.
It's Nadia.
It actually looks like my hair, and he's the horse or the jackass. I don't know which one that is.
Yeah.
Moving on. Casey, what was attached to the right side of my face this morning, and who or what put it there?
I'm getting a pillow.
Drool.
It's a
Tigger.
Tater. It was a Benadryl pill. Okay, what's attached to the right side of her face this morning? Right side is male.
Attached?
Nadia, I think it may be one of them sucker things that we have fought before.
Oh, they're still around?
Well, not on us.
No, I know, but I thought it was done. I'm kidding. It's very strange. It's Jen, is it attached, but it's down to her navel chakra?
Well, it's on the move.
Yeah, but it's very vibratory. All right. Let me see if I can.
See, I don't like this. I kept getting coven.
Yeah, I know.
It's
weird. It's probably from grandmama because
this is divine feminine energy. It's kind of been there for a while, but it's really, you're starting to notice it now. It has finally gotten your attention. Boundaries need to be set, but this is an energy sucker. Nadia and I have had to deal with these before. They're almost like in one of them alien movies.
Yeah, freeze. I'm trying to get it out right now. It's in her navel chakra. That's the crazy part. Was it sent by her grandmother through her father?
I just pulled the Queen of Swords. This is a dark feminine energy who has sent it.
Yep. Yeah, through the father. That's why it was on your side. But I got it out. Can you see if it's good, John? Oh, there's like little suckers still. Hold on.
Base of the spine. Back solar plexus.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Casey, you know what? Let's call me after the show. Because there's too many of them.
All right. Mary.
Okay.
Do my guides have any message today? Yes, they do.
Oh, that was short and sweet. Okay.
All right, next.
Be patient. Temperance, girl. Temperance.
Actually, you had a card fly out. It's 10 of Cups. Spend a lot of time with family. Well, the ones that make you happy, anyway.
I mean, yeah, be patient. Be patient.
Meditate more. You're too distracted. Yeah, this will help you ease your emotions, get them in check. So spend a little more time in prayer. And if you need to do it with other people and not do it by yourself, that's better for you.
Yeah, group prayer and meditation is so strong.
What you're doing, if any, is not working, and it will drain your energy. So you need to upgrade and try to do guided meditation, possibly with somebody else. Accountability is sometimes necessary for meditation. If you don't hold yourself trustworthy enough to complete your meditations or prayers, get somebody and do it with them. You can do it over the phone, whatever. And be held accountable that you can check that box for the day. And we're not just checking boxes. You're doing this for a purpose.
Yes, we need a humanitarian project called Meditations for Us.
Meditation. It's just what the hardest part is. It's easier to do it, but some it resonates, some it doesn't resonate. So it's really hard. But prayer.
Yeah, it's you got to find one that really works for you, and then share that with maybe a loved one, a friend, and see if it works for them. Find something that works for at least 2 people, and
it's a new. It's called the Crypt Cross.
I was going to say, are you laying in a coffin? What are you doing?
I just like to feel myself. Purple. Any messages from Spirit for myself and my 3 boys?
Okay. Very purple for her and her.
Yes.
Oh, that took a while. Was it a strong yes or?
No, it was a soft yes because I couldn't figure out if it was 3 or 2 that I was getting.
What's the message?
For herself and 3 boys.
Okay. If you're invested in the money as well, don't squander it.
Oh, wow. There's warnings now. That means it's coming soon.
Well, if it's coming that regular today, then you know it's coming up.
Yeah. Oh, you know, that's funny. That's what it says. I don't know, like financial hardships, but don't say, I want to give them everything they never got. Because sometimes not having it is more valuable than having something that causes emptiness.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't squander, guys, on the money.
Yeah, Uncle Harry says, think before you act.
Yeah, this tower moment has to do with contracts that you may be signing. Be careful. When we get into projects, especially anything new that you may purchase, be careful what you're signing, because these people are still out there. That's the deep state. Okay. This is why trusts are important. Don't panic about them right now. You don't need a trust right now, but you will be going through this process.
Okay, there's two things. One is use your discernment. We've been practicing. If it doesn't feel right in your gut, don't sign. You can walk away.
Yeah.
Second thing is don't use your quantum card. Use a regular card, whatever you
Well, there's something about that quantum card. We're going to discuss it tomorrow. You won't be using your quantum card.
No, because if they know and you have that deep state there, they'll know.
The quantum card only has one purpose. We'll talk about it tomorrow. You won't be using it to make purchases.
Okay, because that's what I got. Don't use it because they will know it is a quantum card.
Very well, then. Victorious Moon. Just found out Jordan, H's brother, are moving into the old house with Haley and Malachi. Will it be a more stable situation, and will they get along?
H is Haley's brother. H is Haley's brother, I'm assuming. Well, they will be more stable. That's be more stable.
Okay.
I'm getting a ringing in my right ear.
Okay. You're gonna have to give it some time because there's gonna be a little bit of a button heads. Here's why. Apparently, Jordan is gonna do a lot of judging and calling people out. Okay.
You're going to tell it like it is.
Well, he wants to run the roost. He wants to run the whole place. Jordan, he's not sure.
Just be patient. Give it time. They're going to have an adjustment period they're going to have to get through. Yeah. I get the feeling that there is a going to be a tug of war back and forth for control.
Yeah, he wants to control the roost. He wants to be, everything is mine.
Yeah, base
card. You cannot have two narcissists in the same room.
King of Pentacles he is the leader. That means this is a power trip for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sasha, you guys told that the Indian and Pakistan war will not happen, but it actually happened and many people died in this war. Pakistan, they launched 100 missiles against India.
When?
Okay. What's the question, number one?
Well, when? Because I have friends in India right now that's saying there was a little incident, but that was before the truce.
Yeah, and are you getting this off the media? Because we all know you can't trust them.
Well, let's see. Let's ask whether or not it actually did happen.
Okay.
And we don't know about it.
And say recently, because it could be old footage too.
Oh yeah, they're great about it.
They're good with that.
Yeah. India and Pakistani war, but the Pakistanis lost 100 missiles against India recently. Yes, right. There's no egos.
I'm getting no, it didn't happen.
This is bull crap.
Yeah.
Because this is a distraction to get you all in your feels. This says everybody is all happy.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on here.
See, Session, what I do is if I find somebody in that area, I will ask them because they are there. Just like when Ukraine and Russia had their war, and they were saying how bad it was in one of the cities in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
They said, look out our window. There's nothing here. You can also, Sasha, if you know where they hit, go on global cameras and look for it yourself.
Yep. See, they tried to get a rise out of people because if they can get enough votes for war, this is warmongering. If they can get enough rally behind it, they have an excuse to create another war, which is funnels money.
Yep.
And also lowering your frequency.
Yeah.
Because now you're upset, you're angry, we lied. So now they get lower frequency from you.
Cindy, how does my mom feel about me?
How does Cindy's mom feel? I'm getting the navel chakra. It's happy.
Still need to clean your room.
Yeah, I'm getting very, very happy with what you're doing, and she's around you. That's all I got.
She's really happy. Sometimes she's not happy with choices that you make.
You're not cleaning your room.
But you have to remember, like, she would rather be more in control of the decisions you make, hinting around, but that's not good for you. Sometimes she thinks you're making the wrong decisions, or that you've been lied to and that you should stay away from certain people. She's basically got her own opinion. But other than that, you have the Sun card and the Lover's card. She loves you.
Mm-hmm.
She tends to be overprotective.
So she's the mother.
Yeah.
Still a mother. Always a mother.
Yeah. Oh, speaking
Jojo.
of mothers,
Yes.
I want to show you what Gabby got me.
Oh, I should show you what Abe got.
Oh, I should show you.
No.
On Father's Day, yeah. Read it. You are a great mom.
Very special, very beautiful, really terrific. Everyone agrees. Okay. I don't know.
Here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's huge. It's very huge.
I don't have the second part of my. He got me pot.
A pot.
And I had a little bag of chocolate chip cookies. So I said he got me pot and edibles. It was awesome.
Okay.
I'm very happy because he finally remembered Mother's Day for me. So that was
Finally?
nice.
You mean finally?
Oh my gosh.
You were gone in Brazil for how long?
That's why he got me pot.
Who are you, woman? Why are you in his house?
Jojo, in the early morning hours, I swear the time jumped 3 times. 444 555 648.
Okay.
Did my timeline change, or is there a specific message?
Nice. There is a
It
message.
seemed like it happened in a few minutes, and I am getting message.
Glenn, you had that happen to you before.
Leave it to Wings. For
It
the
still
message.
does. It still happens to me.
Well, if you go by 444, it means your ascended masters are with you.
Yeah, and they approve of your progress.
Which is funny because 555 is change. And your
What is
6
648?
equals 9, new beginning.
Okay, look.
That's not it.
You're doing what?
648 is 18, which is
1 and 8 is 9.
Okay, so I don't know if you're leaving in a DeLorean or not,
Okay.
but literally you're skipping timelines.
Oops.
Yeah. It jumps all the time. You're losing time. It happens so fast you don't even realize it. The
I
question
sleep
is,
through it.
you're off learning something.
Oh, nice.
So you
See, if
start
I-
asking questions.
Yeah, if I saw that, it would be like my waist size going higher.
Get excited about it. This is a good, positive thing.
All right. Well, this is not really a question, but Imagine Michael being the president of his country. He would guess the future events early by channeling.
Well, true. I mean, what do you think that they're doing now? They've used Looking Glass to determine the movie. That's exactly what's going on now. So,
yeah, you guys don't want Michael for president. He'd want rain and cloudy days.
yeah, he'd be seed clouding, doing all of the chemtrails on purpose. So it's always the jungle.
Yeah, he'll have the camera in front of him. And he'll be joking around or whatnot and laughing. You'll be looking at him going, what the hell is he laughing about now?
And don't give him a mute button. He'll be muting.
Yeah, don't give me the mute button.
I could see him, State of the Union. He'll be like, what's up? Mutiny!
Anissa, question. Can you please tell me more about O negative blood type? I know the origin is from the Nephilim, and my body temperature is lower.
And it's universal.
It's universal. Was that fine print?
Well, she's a negative. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I'm O positive. I'm positive I'm O.
I'm positive I'm negative.
You're positive you're negative. So what is it that you want to know? Always.
I think she just wants to confirmation.
That she's a Nephilim?
What is more about the O negative blood type? I know the origin of Nephilim.
Negative is
more info.
Yeah, you're off-worlder. You have off-worlder in you, but you're mixed with others in this planet. So you have some human hybrid and galactic.
You're a mutt.
You're a mutt.
It just means that you have all of the above. This is why you're a universal donor.
Yeah,
so
you're
that's
a hybrid.
what my mother was telling me. Oh, that's why she said I was a mutt. Okay, got it.
Absolutely don't allow this information to upset you if you think that it's from Nephilim. That you have no control over.
It just means you're special.
You are special because you can help out everybody.
There you go. You can move through dimensions just like I can. No worries.
Yeah.
Mary Jane. If you have time, I'm going crystal hunting this weekend. Do you see me getting a lot of them? Are you
There's a lot.
Into caves?
What caliber?
Are you spelunking?
What caliber?
What caliber do you need for crystal hunting?
You need an orange vest, by the way.
Oh, for that?
Do you have dowsing rods?
Yeah, dowsing rods would help.
This you see Mergen having a lot of crystal, finding a lot of crystal. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting crystals.
Oh, wow. You're going to do quite well, and you're going to find them fast. This is always about fertility and abundance.
Wow.
Very, very quickly. You'll be in tune with them.
Arkansas.
This is more abundant. Yeah, you're going to get all kinds of new ones. Be in tune with it. Focus in on it. Others you'll have to work a little harder for, but you're going to have quite a few of them. Roman says he's got a pedigree and papers in order. Yes, but have you had your rabies shot?
I got another coffee.
So he was part of the 23andMe.
Moon, yes. O-negs can help all, like the O positive. They can help anybody.
O-negs can help. O-positive can only help
one, which they can't help one, which can't receive blood from anybody.
O-negative can give to everybody. O-positive can't give to the negatives.
Right.
But they can give to everybody else.
If they just raise their frequency and become more positive, it wouldn't be a problem. But,
the higher frequency.
They just rely on being down there in the gutter,
I hate to say this, but the highest frequency one is be positive.
There you go.
I'm here all week, guys.
Yeah.
It's what we are afraid of. All right, King of Wands in the coffee section. Message from Boris or John for him.
Wait, what?
What?
In the
From
coffee
who?
section I have from King of Wands, it says,
Oh, it's
is
not
there,
funny.
or actually I'm saying, is there a message from Boris or John for him?
Are those his guardian angels?
Yeah.
No soup for you.
John's
Stay
always
away
trying to
from
get him to invest.
Natasha. You must stay away from Natasha.
Oh, I hope you guys are old enough to understand this stuff.
Yeah, they're probably not.
Is there a message from Boris or John for? I get a strong yes. Something with your foundation. Follow your intuition.
Ooh.
Thank you for the coffee, King of Wands.
There's a warning.
Danger,
Stay away
danger,
from
Will.
Natasha.
Okay. There's going to be a change, a very slow change with you and your partner. It's not always positive because the devil is in somebody's ear. And it has more to do with wifey. Be careful. I don't know if she likes to spend money or not. Be careful. This has to do with ending. I'm not saying your relationship's on the brink, but there's a whole lot of spending money, and that wheel of fortune can go up and it can come down really, really fast. So be careful, okay?
Well,
Is there Natasha involved?
not yet.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe King of Wands that she didn't believe you in the first place. So if you do go for the redemption center, don't show all of what you got.
Yep.
Yeah. If she doesn't believe you, and then
trust.
once it does happen, you don't reveal all of your victory because she's gonna go, oh, I'm so glad you're right. Let's go shopping. Okay.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah, so
careful.
I would open up separate trust accounts
Yeah.
and just show more than what you spent and said, see, I told you it was going to work.
Yeah.
And give her 5,000 and that's it. Renee, why is my daughter waking up with headaches every morning?
Is she
Stop banging her head against the wall.
I was going to say, frying pan does that every time. No, is she becoming more awake? Because that could be ascension, but it always reminds me, Jen, when you guys talk like Family Feud. What's the answer? What do we do?
I'm getting something's opening up.
No, he gave me an answer, and I'm like, "Are you like serious, or is that a joke?" Because sometimes I don't know. And he goes, "No, I'm serious." And he just simply said she just needs to change her pillow.
What's her neck?
And he's not joking.
Okay, well that's true.
It's just the texture of her pillow is that I have pillows that give me a headache. If I don't sleep on the right pillow, man,
all pillows give me a headache. That's why I had to switch back to.
You can't even sleep in a bed, okay?
I cannot sleep in a bed anymore. No, not unless maybe if you get one of those beds where half of it kind of goes up like a recliner.
That fits on the magic carpet, I think.
Tempur-Pedic.
Well, yeah, but it takes up too much room.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the confirmation on the pillow. That's an ace. Yes, that's true information. Change it. But she's also got anxiety and worry. Okay. So she's not getting a true good night's sleep. But Winks has really just changed out the pillow.
If she,
what should she be looking for?
A rock.
Well, pay attention to what it's made out of. Like you
Right.
want to get something like linen, or
The filler is what I'm thinking. Is it memory foam?
don't get that polyester fill because that will give you a headache, which most cheap pillows are.
You know what? If she can invest in a bamboo pillow, that's very high. No, actually, they have very soft bamboo pillows.
I have a bamboo pillow,
and
and
it didn't work for me.
It makes my head hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Well, you're a high frequency, Jen. That bamboo.
I know. Everything breaks around me. I can't help it.
But what I do want to suggest is she should do neck exercises. This way, go back because the anxiety is pinching her vagus nerve.
That makes sense. You can use down. Just make sure you're blessing the feathers. It's natural. Make sure they're not fake feathers. It can be real down. That's still a high frequency.
Right.
Pillow? No, Cindy. No.
And no pillow over to the face.
What? Why do you have to burst my bubble?
We've been meaning to talk to you about
only hope to stop Lee's snoring, and he just ruined it.
All right, Renee. Will my house get a lot of interest and an offer after I put it on the market in about a week and a half to 2?
Will her house get a lot of offers?
Tank's hard.
2 weeks. It's not really. It's not a yes or a no. It's very, very stagnant. I don't know if there's a lot of houses on the market right now.
I would have to disagree with you.
What, you get a strong one?
Not strong, but like in between soft and strong, medium type. That she will actually get a lot of interest and have somebody make an offer within a week and a half.
Yeah, you'll have the offer. Okay, they're gonna want to wrap it up really, really quick. Be careful with these offers. You're gonna have to turn some down because they're not up to your standards.
Right.
They're gonna give you excuses that there's something wrong with the house, and they're not gonna fork out that money. But stay with it. And you will be signing a deal. 4 weeks.
Ooh, okay. So that's why I was getting to know 4 weeks.
And there's a couple that will be interested. Okay. They're going to want to move very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Not a lot of interest. Not a whole lot higher than what you're asking, but it'll be pretty good.
And you're welcome.
Oh,
I forgot to let you know.
You're welcome.
I wasn't here on Monday, so.
We noticed that.
Yeah.
She blew us off.
No, I told everybody you were in jail.
Oh, yeah, that's called meditation.
It's that man thing.
She was with a man.
Yeah, the creator himself.
That's every question, except I have one. In the last 2 weeks where I have been put out, more or less, how many implants did they put in me?
Who's putting out? I missed something. What?
Remember when I said that when I meditated, I would go to sleep?
Yeah.
Each time in the last 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that it was going up.
Yeah.
To the ship.
Yep.
I found out they're putting implants in me. How many do you have?
Well, let me see your boobies.
Huh? We had 9 before.
You know, that is King. I don't even think they even want to beam you up. I think they're using magnets.
I think they're either coming down or they're beaming me up. I don't know what.
No, I think they're using magnets.
Well, I could be too.
So we're not talking about moobs. We're not talking about those kind of.
We don't. No, we don't want enlarged and moves or anything like that. You know.
Yeah, Jenny, erase all the body piercings he has.
Oh, okay.
I'm just curious.
Mm. Yeah, it's like they put one, yeah. The other one goes, no, not that one. We're upgrading to this one. No. We're
I'm
Oh, and
feeling like a pincushion, though.
just so everybody knows, a lot of times when they put these implants in, it's to help balance out your frequency to get you ready for med beds because it has to be a certain frequency and they want to start getting you ready. King, you've got 6 more and they're all benevolent, so they're good. You have 6 more.
Okay.
Oh, there's 3 more coming.
Yeah. Okay. That's the 3 that we're missing. All right.
I am all yours.
Thank you. All right. That makes a total of 17.
Oh,
What the heck? How many
interesting.
more body parts do you have?
Pincushion.
Mm-hmm.
Are you playing a game of Operation on you?
Exactly. All right. That's it for questions. You want to check your coffee page?
I will.
I'm good on that.
Well, you have 8 that you didn't delete.
We're good.
I'm
I
like,
have
we're still at 8? Good.
8 what?
On your thing, on the start, it's still
Yeah.
7.
No. I don't have any.
Ours just hasn't caught up. They're all Romans.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we already did them.
What have I got? Yeah, I don't. Come on.
As a reminder, anybody that's in humanitarian group, we have a meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time.
That'll be 11 o'clock in the morning Pacific time.
Yep, and 1 o'clock Central. And so I will send those links out. You guys will join us. We have grown
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
massively. Oh, yeah, well, I have too, but as a group, yeah, I think we've got just around almost 50 now.
Wow.
So
That's a big round table, I think.
yeah, I have added a few more names to the list. I don't want to keep sending copies out because you have 5,000 of them, but I still have 1, 2, 3, like 10 of you have not sent me your permission and information to add to the contact list. So, if you want to be added to it, that was the whole point of this. This is how we contact each other to work with one another. So try to do that. I have to have the email because that's your permission for me to use it. Okie dokie. And the Mother's Day sale, I have extended it through Father's Day, June 15th. So if you want to make more purchases, I will go ahead and do that for you. They are not going to be, I'm booked up through already half of June. So it's going to be the latter half of June into July before I get to you. But a lot of people are just purchasing them for the lower rate, and I put them on hold for you for whenever you need them later. It's totally fine with me. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
That's it.
Well, that's it, folks.
Yep, I'm heading to public.
I'm not.
I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm headed to take Schneider out. He's been very, very patient with me today.
For now.
Oh, well, I'll take one for me and go get you another implant.
Oh, no, we don't want that. We don't need any more.
Can we take him to the airport and have him go through the metal detector?
No more airports either.
I'm just glad that they're not made out of metal. These are undetectable for the most part. You have to use a special scan to find them. I think it's funny because we would all we look like a strand of Christmas tree lights.
Wow. I was just thinking like the dog chips, the chips that they put on your pets.
Yeah.
You're just going to scan them and say,
checking
okay.
my ears.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think one of the chips that they've put in you is a mute button. Okay.
I don't know. It could very well look like that.
Well, I beg to say it's a defected one. Did you even take her off the camera?
No,
Red?
she did that.
Red, where'd you go?
She did.
Did she do that on her own?
She did.
Oh, is that a trick?
Yeah, she beat
Was
you.
that,
Oh, she came back.
Did she?
Nope, she's gone.
All right, guys. Love and light. Hopefully, we'll have a good show. No deep dive, but maybe something very interesting will happen on Friday.
Yeah.
I may be
Well,
here.
we might be, or we may not even have a Friday.
I may be here. I may not. I won't be muted.
See.
I won't be muted.
Hotel.
Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Love and light.